sometimes you got to go look at yourself and go, I'm ready to relinquish this.
I'm one of them people, hey, you got to give a man a day in court.
The underlining of all of it is authenticity, right?
She's making them money, so they gonna put the camera on her because she's just paid.
I think the prize is the other person. We have not integrated in the United States. Start buying some of the things that we have to offer. And we'll then we will see a difference in how we act as Black people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. My name is Anthony. You are watching another Wednesday of Rebranders. I'm your host, alongside some of my co-hosts. We got Yashika. How you doing over there, Yashika?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Happy it's Wednesday.
Amen.
Amen.
Absolutely. Zach, how you doing? All suited and booted over there?
Say, man, what's going on, everybody? Yashika, Helen, what's happening?
Hey. First of all, I'm going to just, you know what, Zach, I'm going to give you look mighty dapper. I appreciate the color combo we got. And last time you wore this, it was matching colors. So you know what? We love a well-dressed Black man.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. With a bald head to boot.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen, you can talk that for the rest of the show.
Now we go a couple seconds of fame now.
Hey, look, Zach is Dapper Dan every day. Just like what you see right now, Zach is like this every single day. No doubt about it. Different color ties, different. Not to mention he yoked up over there. So hey,
Bit of a show off.
A little bit of a show off. I'm not going. Helen, how you doing today, Helen?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It's Wednesday, which means the weekend is 2 days away. We feel good.
Late, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and bust him out. So everybody get your jokes ready. Adrian A. Stinson is here. He's in the background. He's late. He was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. He came 30 seconds ago. So Zach, you ready with your jokes?
Hey, treat him like Ike Turner did. 5. That's 5.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, look here. I'm gonna go ahead and look.
Janique, I don't know if you saw that episode. Hey, bless you, Zach. Blow my home, check my feet.
My bad, dog. Hey, my bad. I didn't even know your internet was working.
You done blew it into action.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't forget to share, everybody. What's up, Ace? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm saying I was interviewing for another podcast. That's why I was late.
Wow.
And we hope you get the job.
Yeah, because you just lost this one.
All right, Zach, we're going to go ahead and let you introduce our host today. But before you do, let's go ahead and talk about the name of the show and the topic. First of all, everybody read the bottom of your screen. It's screen. It says, don't forget to share.
And subscribe.
Right now. And subscribe. As a matter of fact, we got some giveaways, t-shirts, wine, all kind of stuff we're about to lace y'all up with. So get used to doing it now so that you can be a winner later. So be sure to go out and subscribe, go to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Absolutely. All right, today we're talking about side hustles, different ways you can make money. Now we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff today. I think we're talking about the stock market a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about Uber Eats, Grubhub, all the different. Listen, if you are broke today, it's because you want to be broke today. Helen, when I was a kid in the summertime, there was one thing we could do: mow yards.
Mow the grass.
Today you can do everything. But anyway, so that's what we're talking about today, in addition to a whole lot of other things. Zach, could you please introduce our guest?
Absolutely. Nice, good friend of mine who's helped me out and throughout the days with her little side hustles, and I'll let her explain that. I would like to introduce Rothesia from Garland.
Mesquite. From Mesquite. He didn't. Hold on. Wait. You can't be having on the other side of the town now.
Hey, I brought her over.
Rothesia, we're glad to have you on today.
Really happy to have you.
We're going to let you talk a little bit about what you got going on throughout the 20 minutes or so that you're going to be here. So you don't have to worry about just start throwing that all into us now. But let's talk a little bit more about side hustles. All right. So let me tell y'all something that I do. One of the things I do stock market. Anybody know anything about the stock market? Day trading?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. I think first and foremost, that's the number one way to get in. I had a friend of mine I was trying to get on the show tonight. She was unable to make it. However, she do some stock market trading. And you know what? She took that from her side hustle, Ruthisha. She was a principal. She took that from being her side hustle to now she's worth over $40 million. Right? So a side hustle can have some real benefits later on. Anyway, tell us what you do, Ruthisha.
So I craft, I sublimate, and I do vinyl. So my main focus is on sublimation. So anything that I can put ink on is what I do.
Right on. So what we have this weekend is a Juneteenth celebration that we're excited about. And we have all these Juneteenth shirts, Rebranders t-shirts that are going to be sublimated t-shirts. And guess who's doing it? Ace.
Probably Ruthisha.
Hey.
Are you sending a thank you letter to the person you interviewed to?
No, I was actually getting some of my rebranders notes together so I can try to.
No need for 2 weeks. No need.
Go ahead and go. Can you say?
Zach needs to get some ties with rebranders on them ties.
Yeah, I will do that.
Now you know what?
Yeah, you absolutely. Ruth, can you do
Well,
that?
that'd be cute. Let me work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that'll be a good nomenclature.
We can work on that. Yeah.
Now, not just she doesn't just do craft and make shirts. Ruth, you also have something else that you do.
I do cups.
The kids.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. So I have
Hello.
The true definition of
it's the summertime. I forgot about them. So I have 7 kids. I birthed 3 and I adopted 4. I'm a foster mom. Didn't really think I was gonna get into the adopting part, just fostering. But then when you come to, hey, do you want to give them up or keep them after having them for so long? So I adopted all 4 of my babies.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations. That's
Go ahead.
It's very honorable.
And she's trying to get another one.
So now we understand why you have a side hustle. Okay, let's talk a little bit more. So you have Ruthisha here. She has a side hustle for those of you who are just joining us. And her side, she's in Dallas, Texas, as a matter of fact, or the area. And so she can do t-shirts and sublimation. Sublimation is sweet. What I have on right now is vinyl. And I don't know if anybody knows what sublimation is, but it looks like it's embodied in the thread of the t-shirt, the fabrics of the t-shirt. And so you do those as well. Does that come at a much higher price?
No, actually it's cheaper. It's really cheaper than vinyl. With vinyl, you gotta buy paper. Sublimation, once you fill up your printer, depending on what size printer you got and how much ink it holds, I probably use mine. It depends on what I'm doing. So maybe a month. The ink lasts longer.
Okay, so break down the sublimation system. How much does a machine cost? Because could the average person do this if they wanted to do a side hustle? How much does a machine cost? You obviously charge less. It's cheap. It's quicker to make the t-shirts than it would be vinyl and all those things. And how do you find clients?
Okay, the machines are cheap. You can get a small printer from Walmart. Once you learn, I will go bigger. I went bigger. My printer is like 800 and something, but it prints out a 13 by 19 rather 8 by 11. So it's maybe a little more work in a smaller printer, but I mean, you got to start from somewhere. And then you need a heat press. Heat press can come from Amazon, $200, depending on how big of a press you want. But you can work anything on the small press, though.
What do you have to consider about size when you're getting a press or a printer? Like the designs you want to do or the complexities of it? Like, what do you have to consider?
So I use Epson, and I know a lot of people that use that, but it really don't matter. The smaller you get, the bigger your projects is. You may have to towel and tape. With the bigger printer, I don't have to tape as much because my images are coming out bigger.
So do you get a lot of, we're in Texas, Helen, we do a lot of family reunions here. Do you, for all those who are watching, do you get a lot of family reunion requests, t-shirts and such?
I do get a lot of family reunions. but my biggest hit is nursing homes.
Ah.
My biggest hit.
So
All of a sudden, it's not a hustle, side hustle anymore.
Yeah.
It's real business now.
So you go in, you be like, hey, let me sublimate all your folks.
No, so it's kind of different because I work at nursing homes, so I'm able to promote my business. So when you have stuff like now, we got CNA week coming up, so it follows me. So different places call and be like, hey, I need CNA shirts, or my biggest hit is breast cancer month. My mama is a breast cancer survivor, so I hit that month real hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely survivor.
Absolutely. So, side hustles is what we're talking about today. It's lots of now. Is there pretty good money in this side hustle, and how much time does it take for you to do this? For those, because we're not trying to promote anybody else to actually do it. We want them to, come to you and give you all the business. But if I want 75 T-shirts for my business, for my family reunion this weekend, what kind of time frame are you looking at? What kind of money are we looking at? And is that doable for a week in a week's time?
So, as you know, it's me by myself. I don't have a team, so everything I do it by myself. And I usually try to work 3 to 5 business days. So I work, and then I come home and I work. So working, I could be up 2-3 o'clock in the morning working, but I know I got 3 to 5 days to get it done. I say 3 to 5 days to give myself room, but I done completed turnaround orders in one day.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Nice. So side hustles is what we're talking about. All right, we got a lot of games that we're gonna play, and we're not a lot. We just got one game. It's this or that. We're gonna actually celebrity names. We're gonna play that here in just a little bit. So I want you to stay on at least through celebrity names here in just a few minutes, and I believe we're gonna have our second guest on too. So I'm gonna play it with all of y'all. But as we sit and wait on that moment, let's talk about other side hustles. And let me tell y'all. So here's what they're saying now. They're saying that the world is not spinning in the way that it used to, simply because no one has trades anymore. No trade value. People don't know how to do AC work. People don't know how to do, all this welding, whatever. Now these kids are doing other things. They're doing stuff like learning how to do a TikTok, YouTube, and of course, I'm talking about my friend who does the stock market. Do y'all think that's the direction that the world is going? And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It ain't bad, but it
I
ain't
think
good. Oh, I'm sorry, Yashika. That was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I don't think it's not bad. It's not good. Because those things are definitely be missed when it's obsolete. So I think it's not bad now because we still have that around. But it's bad that those trades aren't being picked up because those are definitely things that everybody need. The doctor and the trash man both need plumbers. So that's definitely that. But it's good because they're finding innovative ways. So.
Well, I mean, is the world all about entertainment now? Because TikTok is all entertainment. YouTube is all entertainment. And so now what we're doing is sit in our AC, our house that has AC, Helen, and watch what somebody else is doing to entertain us, right? But what's funny about that is what happens when that AC go out, and now there's a supply and demand, and the supply is low because we don't have anybody who know how to do an AC. You got one guy in the whole city. So that's when this is the issue that I'm starting to have. And not for nothing, I'll go ahead and say this, but from a racial standpoint, they say people from the states south of our border are coming up taking all the jobs. I haven't seen a whole lot of people from south of our border just taking over TikTok and YouTube. They're getting the trades that we used to have. Right?
Well, I think there is a big move towards social media, and that's going to be around for a minute. But I think also people do realize you need plumbers, you need electricians, you need someone. Unless our houses start being futuristic where you don't need those things, I don't think we're at a day and age where that will be obsolete. I think when it comes close, I remember when I was growing up, they used to have ads about paying you to come to class or like to take this course. So I think eventually they'd be like, we'll pay you $2,000 or pay your first year to come to engineer school or I don't know, electrician school or something like that. So I don't think we not in our lifetime, at least not in my lifetime, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about those being obsolete so soon. And I don't think social media being a job is gonna last as long as people think, to be honest, because people's attention spans is too short.
But are they taking the jobs though? I mean, because
No.
here's one thing we got to say: they build in America.
Who is?
The people coming from the border. Look on the road. They're in construction. They building the infrastructure all.
Yeah, they're not taking nothing from nobody.
No, they taking they getting their opportunity. It's my turn up. I'm up next, coach. Put me in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that you have to. It's like fraternity. You have to be jumped in, or not jumped in. What's the word I'm looking for? Ace. You have to go through.
Hey,
Hazed. You have to be hazed in. Yeah.
Hey,
You have to
what
be
is that?
like black people had to be hazed in their way. Everybody has to be. Mexicans, everybody are hazed in, and that's what they're doing right now. And you got to do your part in America to fit in and become part of America.
Mhm.
And I think then you get to enjoy the fruits of it, and and all those things. And I unfortunately see us enjoying too much of the fruit. I don't have a TikTok. Let me go ahead and tell y'all that, but I do have YouTube. I can scroll all day and watch comedians and watch people, Country Waynes and all these people. But now that's their main hustle.
right.
Not their side hustle. And more people are starting to do it because they're seeing that you can work for 5 minutes a day and you can make $100,000 a month versus me working 8 hours a day and not even making $100,000 a year. So I think that's the direction. And to me, that's scary when people start using more of their talents towards that, forgetting their hand talents. Unfortunately, we're going to need these hands, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's go to the comments. We got a few of them in there. Tamara Thomas says, it could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the person and what the side hustle is. She also says it could be either or depending on the person. Deborah Collette, she says, good evening, everyone.
Good
Along with
evening.
Deborah Goodson. The Goodsons are here.
Hello.
What's up, Dietrich? Hey, family. What's up, Dietrich? We got to get you a t-shirt, by the way. We're working on that, Dietrich. All right, we're talking side hustles, everyone. Ruthisha, we got you here. Talking about some of the things that she got. For those who are just joining us, she does sublimation t-shirts. I'm sure you can just ship them all over the country, right? Somebody from New York or California decide that they want to do
I'm gonna ship them.
Lucky you said that. Shouts out to all our folks from New Mexico that's logged in tonight. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so Ruthisha, if you would, please give us your phone number and how they can contact you.
Okay, my number is 972-561-8986. You can follow me on Facebook. My page for my shop is Get Into It Creations. Creations with a K.
Get into it. We'll put that in the link later so they can.
And the S is a dollar sign.
The S.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Ruthisha, 972-561-8986 if y'all want to contact her anywhere in the country, right? So there we go.
Please contact her for business purposes only. She is not here playing. Y'all heard what she said. She got a full family. Don't be funny.
Right.
Yeah. You don't need that side hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, y'all, tell us more. What exactly? What are we talking about? Is this tags after dark, Ace? I'm sorry. Side hustles. All right. So anyway, I was doing some research on all the different hustles out there, and it's really cool. We talked about this a little bit. We talked about TikTok. Do y'all see how much money these people are actually making?
Yeah.
I saw Ace that, and I guess I don't know if this is a side hustle or not, but Shannon Sharp has a show called Club Shay Shay.
Killing the game.
Killing it. So Helen, he's on YouTube.
I've seen it.
And you've seen it. You've seen Cat Williams on there before. Last I checked, he had something like 70 million views.
So he got rich just off of that one interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The
not
great
to mention
thing
all
is-
the money he was making.
To break it down for you, Shannon Sharp played in the NFL for about 12, 13 years, right?
Mhm.
And he was a Hall of Famer. He was good. He played for my Denver Broncos. I don't know if y'all can see it. He played for the Broncos. He played for a couple teams. Shannon Sharp made bukus of money. He said he made more money from that one Cat Williams video than he made the last, I think he said 4 or 5 years of the NFL combined.
Wow.
That kind of money is to be made. And that's a side hustle. I don't know if y'all know Shannon Sharp. I think he works for, I don't know if it's ESPN or it's one of them now. It used to be ESPN. But he got like 3 or 4 jobs. This is a side hustle for him.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about today. Now, Helen, I always open this up, but tell us a little bit more about you got lots of side hustles, some of them are podcasts. Tell us a little bit more about your podcast.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a side hustle because she ain't bringing in no money. But It is definitely a side passion. And I was actually just talking about this earlier today with one of my coworkers about how when I first moved to California, the first 5 years I had 2 jobs. So I guess my second job would be my side hustle, where I was basically customer service for taking pictures. And I was so happy I got to a point where I didn't need to make that extra income. And I'm at a place now where I don't need to make extra income, but I know I should make extra income because I could push my goals further sooner because it financially take money. But to be honest, y'all, I'm not that money motivated. So I'm really just hoping God continues to favor my life and I don't ever live outside my means. And I get blessed when it's time to get blessed, because I don't want to have to do a side hustle. If I have to find something that I can sleep and grow like stocks. Like I need to just invest in that. But my podcast don't make me no money. I'm not going to invest more in my podcast. It's honestly Helen to make me money, because I don't have the motivation. So anybody that has side hustles, I respect. To have more than one job and to have kids and a spouse possibly, I can't even imagine where you get to breathe or shit in peace. Excuse my language. But
That's a nice nomenclature.
Right? I'm not ready for that, because I know it takes a lot of mental space. I know it takes a lot.
Yeah, doing that is Sisyphean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Find something exciting.
just
you need to find something exciting that excites you. Have you tried selling
no,
drugs?
I do, and I enjoy my podcast.
I mean, it's exciting. You say you
Have
need
you
to get
tried what?
motivated. Has she tried distributing narcotics or anything like that? It's exciting.
Listen, now let
It
me
might
tell
not
you,
end up as good, but
let me tell you something. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. I am not jail ready. I'm not inmate ready. I'm telling the cops who sold it to me. Everybody going down. I go down. I'm not fine. I would say that proudly. Don't involve me. It ain't my business.
She said, I'm telling off the muscle.
All of it.
Telling.
And when you ask my cousins, I've been saying that forever, because I come from that. I can know you got it going on, but don't involve me with nothing else. So I can just say, I don't know. Ain't my business. I don't know. A lot of text me. I don't know. But anyways, my podcast is not a side hustle. It is a lot of work, and I don't get paid for it. So for me not to get paid and know it's a lot of work, side hustle, amen to you. Power to the people.
No money is being exchanged. It's hard to call it a side hustle. Huh?
Right.
Hey, I'm like you. I couldn't be a street hustler either, because I'm like Charlie Murphy. I'd be like, hey, man, hold on. You got your receipt.
Right.
Sell drugs to them. All right, y'all. Hey, look, we're going to go ahead and do this next portion of the show. It's Black Card Revoke. Black Card Revoke brought to you by Jag Vacation and Travel. For all your vacation needs, call Joanne Guilford and let her do all of your dirty work. Jag at 903-348-5655.
Right.
Black Card Revoke. So, Ruthisha, are you ready for this game?
Yeah, be ready.
I tell you what, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be. It's hard. It's gonna be hard, but nobody's gonna be able to get it. So that's the fun part about it. So here we go. Black Card Revoke.
Right off.
I was saying she could get bonus points.
Here we go. I want you to name that celebrity. Name that celebrity. Ruthisha, this is not just you. I'm throwing this to the whole crowd. So for everybody out there listening, you too can answer if you know it. But I made it a little more difficult. I'm gonna start off with Elgin Lumpkin. I know Helen is not gonna know. Elgin Lumpkin.
Elgin Lumpkin. No. That's somebody in Motown.
Elgin Lumpkin. Does anybody? And don't Google it, viewer. For the people viewing, don't go Google it and try to be smart.
Is that Otis? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis?
That's Dave Chappelle.
Huh? No. Elgin Lumpkin. Anybody want to guess?
Martin Luther King. That's the answer when you don't know.
Genuine. Genuine real name.
No wonder he got a nickname.
Right.
Yeah, real.
Right.
Who is Helen Adu?
Honestly, Helen.
Can I give you a hint? She's African. Adu.
That helps.
It helps
She
a
an
little bit.
actor?
She's a singer.
She's a singer. And she has a stage name.
India.Arie.
Helen Adu. No, that's a good guess, but no. She's the sweetest.
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Taboo.
Oh, Sade.
Sade, very good. Very good.
Sade's name is Helen. I'll suck it now.
Who is Clifford Smith?
That's a T.I.
No. And I told you, I told Ace all of these before, so he knows. He should know.
You did.
That sound familiar.
Clifford Smith.
I don't know no Cliffords.
Ruth.
That's that big red dog we talking about.
Right.
Him.
That's the only Clifford I know.
Him.
Yeah.
Method Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Method Man's real name is Clifford Smith. All right. This is gonna be a tough one. This was a tough one. I'm trying to think of an analogy. Mark Sinclair. Oh, we got real quiet. Helen, thank you for being real. Mark Sinclair.
Mark Sinclair.
It's going. Should I just go ahead and throw it out there?
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna. Vin Diesel.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
thought
Real
his name was Vin Diesel.
I did.
But this is Black Car Revolt.
The Diesel family over in Virginia, right?
Yashika said you on the wrong page.
So where's the Italian part of him?
He have.
Oh,
But, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He black and Italian, right?
I don't know what the other half is. I just know he's black. But then you're gonna be upset with the next one because he's not black. Nicholas Kim Coppola.
Nicolas Cage.
There we go. Very
Hey.
good. Finally,
that was
where's the
I
excitement
just
button?
guessed because you said he wasn't black.
All right. So I actually did this when George Wallace was supposed to be on the show. So this one was for him because it's a part of his joke. So if y'all know anything about George Wallace and the comedian, you might know this one. But Joaquin James Malfers. He's a rapper. Joaquin James Malfers.
Flies.
No.
Boosie.
His name sounds like a cuss word.
Joaquin.
Joaquin
That
James.
name sound like a cuss word.
I have no idea.
Walker.
Flocka.
There we go.
What?
All right, I just got a couple more of them. We got LaDonna Gaines. Who is that? She's passed away. She's dead and gone. Maybe even known as the Queen of Disco.
Donna Summers.
Did Helen say Kid Capri?
I said Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
No. Oh no.
Donna
It's
Summers.
Donna Summers. Alicia Beth Moore. Pink. Y'all wouldn't know that one.
Pink, the artist, the white girl.
Yes. I got two more good ones. Another one is this was not a black card. This is, Carlos Estevez. Y'all should know this. His brother is Emilio Estevez.
It's Santana, Carlos Santana.
Nah, not even close. His brother is Emilio.
Everybody knows I always get a zero.
I give you a
Always.
bigger hint. His dad is Martin Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
There we go.
His name
And
is what?
finally, say what?
Charlie Sheen's name is what?
His name is Carlos Estevez.
He's Hispanic.
I
He
don't
took
know.
his mama last name.
Well, his daddy's name is Martin Sheen. Actually, is an Estevez as well. So it's probably his dad. But that was a two-stage name. And here's one that's gonna knock y'all sock off. This is the last point. Lassane Parish Crooks.
Joe Biden.
Oh no,
That was close.
it's gonna blow your mind. Lassane Parish Crooks.
This is a man or a woman?
This is a man, and I want y'all to think greatest rapper of all time.
But just give him the answer, then.
Is it Jay-Z?
Not Jay-Z, it's Sean Carter.
Oh, that's true.
Lil Julio?
He's no longer with us.
Big Papa.
He
Big,
literally
Big
giving
Daddy
y'all the
Kane.
answer.
Big Daddy Kane.
He's a California.
Favorite Flav. Favorite
Nipsey
Flav.
Hussle.
Yeah, Flavor
Tupac,
Flav.
God dang. He said he giving y'all the answer.
Favorite Flav is no longer with us, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's still with us.
He just
Nipsey
look like
Hussle
the
with
trick
us?
people, but he's still here.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg live.
It's Tupac.
Biggie.
oh.
I said Tupac earlier. No, his name is Tupac Shakur. That's his real name, ain't it?
That's his real name, but his birth name was Lassane Parish Crooks. He changed it.
Oh,
Go to the
okay.
comments. Somebody.
What is Tupac?
Tamara knew. Tamara says Tupac. Thank you, Tamara. You got somebody who's been on this show.
Tamara Googled that.
Yeah, she had to because I didn't know it either.
Yeah, she Googled that.
I had to.
All right, y'all. That was Black Card Revolt brought to you by Jag Vacation.
Wait,
and
hold
Travel.
on. Sorry, Anthony. Tamara, how you spelled it, girl?
Right.
How you spell it?
She just said, what's his
That's
written?
right. That's true. Sorry. I'm just like, how the heck?
Hey, when we come back, I want to talk a little bit more about side hustles. Is a part-time job considered a side hustle? But before we go, we want to say thank you, Ruthisha, for having you on the show. We're going to go ahead and relinquish.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Hey, y'all be sure to call Ruthisha and get some of her business. She actually has.
Follow.
And wait, one more time. What's the name of your business?
Get Into It Creations. Creations with a K. S is a $sign.
Get Into It Creation.
Y'all call and get sublimated.
Yeah.
972-561-8986. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk, is a part-time job really considered a hustle? We'll see y'all in just a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Hey, Black Card Remote. Celebrity Edition. Helen took herself out.
Come back, Helen. Come back, Helen.
Black celebrity, real name, and y'all tell me what their stage name is. Who is Dana Owens?
Oh, I know that.
Queen
Queen Latifah.
Who is Carrie Elaine Johnson?
Can we get a show she was on?
The View.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, Whoopi.
Whoopi Goldberg. Yes.
What?
I never get it. Write it down.
Who is Calvin Broadus?
Snoop
Oh,
Dogg.
I know that.
That's easy.
Snoop.
Calvin Brodus is Snoop Dogg.
Who is Peter Jean Hernandez?
Comedian.
George Lopez.
Bruno Mars.
Wow. Okay.
Who is Ruby Fenty?
Jim Carrey.
Wah, wah.
Rihanna.
Oh, that's Rihanna. I'm on the road.
Anybody know Aubrey Graham?
Drake.
Yeah,
Drake.
I know. Yeah.
Drake.
Drake. Do y'all know who Larry Graham is?
Yeah, bass player.
Yes, used to play with Sly Stone. Larry Graham is Drake's uncle.
Who is Shelton Jackson Lee?
Is he a comedian? Michael Jackson.
It was so good.
Michael Jackson.
Spike Lee.
Oh.
Oh, I'm bumming.
Stephen Hardaway Morris.
Stevie Wonder.
Ladies, who is Lonnie Rashid Jr.?
Can I get it spelled, please?
Common.
Jennifer Hudson doesn't even know that.
Who is Reginald Dwight?
You're a rapper?
He's not American. He's gay.
What's his name? Reginald Dwight?
Elton John.
Oh, yes. Michael Jackson.
That was the most embarrassing thing I've seen in a very long time. That whole front row needs a behind whoop, including Kamala. Kamala didn't know the words to that song. I think she heard the second round and she was like, okay, I think I know. But George, that was your president.
That's a jam.
The song is great.
That's
The
a
song
jam.
is great.
That's my jam.
Well,
Yeah.
all I gotta say is, honestly, in that clip, Joe Biden looked just like how Martin was doing when they was promoting Bad Boy.
Yeah, facts.
Have y'all seen Martin?
I have.
Bad, bro.
Have y'all been watching this Bad
Poor
Boy
thing.
kind of promotion?
Yeah, I have.
It looks
He
bad.
nothing wrong. He said he in good health though.
Yeah, he said, yeah, he gonna, but he pulled it out for the movie, so
I think it happened after the movie. I don't think it happened during the movie. I think it's something it's a recent health event. I don't think it happened then. It happened recently.
You know what I think?
Recovery.
I think it happened like 2019, 20.
Really?
Well,
When he
see,
was
what
on
we
that
know
job.
about Martin. Martin's mom passed away, and that was a blow. You know, he's a mama's boy, strong mama's boy. In addition, just like a lot of, and then his brother passed away in the same time period. And then some other things happened. Then he had health issues. I think a combination of things. If y'all haven't seen Martin, be sure to go to YouTube and check it out. Will is holding his hand. It's just uncomfortable to watch.
yeah, and Will was taking over the interviews and things like that. kind of pulling the interviews and stuff like that. But
That's why I think the way he is and how slow he is and how he talks, that's why I think it happened after, because the movie is different unless they got some AI in there.
I don't know if there's a lot of AI, but I do think I think they took their time with Martin. I know they've been working on this movie for about a year. Maybe they took their time with Martin, and Martin had small choppy scenes. He didn't talk as bad in the movie as he does, whenever you see him in these interviews. Yeah. And you may be right, Helen. Maybe a stroke or something has happened. You can't see it in his face, but not right now. You can. Maybe he's recover from that. But it's sad to see because childhood here, and Martin's not even that old. I don't even think he's 60 yet. Like 58.
No, yeah.
It gives me the stroke vibes too. But a lot of times, if they can catch a stroke early,
yeah,
you don't get the dysphagia. You don't get the left side or right side weakness. If they can catch it pretty quick. So I'm not saying it's a stroke. It seems like it, but
I've always wondered.
Wish him the best.
This is because when I seen him, I thought of it. His weight gain doesn't look like he's eating. Like it comes from overeating. It looks like a medical problem because he looks swollen. I always wonder where that comes from because when my mom passed, she always said she felt swollen. Her legs were swollen. And we found out she obviously had cirrhosis, so she died of cirrhosis of the liver. But I don't think cirrhosis is the only thing that bloats you. So like when I seen him, I was like, he don't look like he is overindulgent. He looks swollen, like medically swollen, like something in his inside. So like she said, I really hope he's okay. He got a pulse on it, and he doing what he got to do to get better.
Yeah. Right now, he looking like Bobby Brown.
Brownie.
Now Bobby Brown or Ghostbusters 2 Bobby Brown? That's the difference.
Huh?
Now Bobby Brown or Ghostbusters 2? Your Bobby Brown.
No, the now one. Did y'all not see he came up with a little baby? Yeah.
That is not a compliment to no one. Who goes to the comments? Tamara says, lies. Dietrich, he gives claps. And of course, this is before we went to break. Tamara also says, me and my daughter was just actually doing this study on black men and their real names. And we found out Tupac's name and Martin Luther King was born as Michael King Jr. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? Martin Luther King name is not Martin Luther. And then Tony Goodson says, I know this to be true. My side hustle was picking up pecans. He forgot one. We used to pick up those cans, Helen. That's what you used to do back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Any platform to earn extra income besides your immediate income will always be a side hustle.
That's the chaplain.
That's the chaplain.
You better believe it is.
Yeah. Oh, sucky.
That link right on over, didn't I, Mr. Perry? Yes, I did.
Donald Perry, thank you for joining us. Hey, look here. The question that we posed before we went into break is I guess Donald was answering that, but is a part-time job considered a side hustle? Yes. What do y'all think? Tell me y'all's take on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any extra income that's not your main income is a side hustle, whether it's documented by the government or you just collecting your monies, right? Like you're not going to bed after your first job. You hustling for sure.
Yeah. Anytime you got to do some hustling whatsoever, it's considered a side hustle. I would assume. When I think about things today and things yesterday is completely different. Part-time job yesterday was definitely a side hustle. Today, when I think side hustles, I think stock market, TikTok, some of the stuff we were talking about earlier. So, but I still believe, of course, that a part-time job would be considered a side hustle. Tamara says yes, it is. Thank you for that, Tamara.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some new guests coming up here in just a little bit who have some other businesses. Y'all be sure to put your information here if you want us to promote your businesses. Also, we do have some room for our side hustle, which is considered a what's it called? I'm drawing a blank on the word.
This is a side passion.
Sponsorship.
That's the word I was looking for. What about 2 full-time jobs? Ooh, we've all been there before.
Yeah, that's not a side hustle. That's life right there.
That's just a hustle.
And it is a struggle. That's a side struggle.
Yeah, for real.
You working 2 full-time jobs? Ooh.
Ain't got kids.
Yo.
Somebody gonna lose.
Absolutely.
Yeah, somebody miss out. Somebody
that loses. Yeah.
A lot
it's
of vodka.
Because you're sacrificing so much.
Yeah, a lot of vodka in that statement. A lot of vodka.
Yeah.
For real. No, I said it's a lot of vodka in that statement. 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Get on up in
At
there.
the same time,
I
too.
feel like I got 2 full-time jobs, so I don't want to talk too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the unfortunate part about having some side hustles or some full-time jobs, I should say, it's not really a paid job. If you're a mother, you got to work just as hard. You know, I always have a lot of
Preach.
love for women or parents, whoever, dads too. If they're single, they have kids, they take care of their kids, and they really don't have time for a part-time job because they just got too much time dealing with these kids, especially when you got little kids. As they get older, you can do a little bit more. And so you got to put all this effort and all this work. And heaven forbid you got kids and no good daddy don't come around. Oh, man, that's, you know, I got an aunt that's like that. I won't say her name. She
Well, you just you leave a bunch of like sandwiches and stuff on the counter and lock the doors and tell them you'll be back.
They call it CPS.
They burn the house down. All right, let's go to the comments. Sydney says using your own talent as a side hustle. Absolutely. Learning how to dance and all those things. She also says selling your clothes can be one, or reviewing products. Hey, so we're going to bring Priscilla in here in just a little bit, but Sydney brings up this great point. Y'all know of some of the different side hustles out there today, aside from the ones we already mentioned.
Only
You can go and review. You can review products and get paid for it. You can go and do all these medical research things and get paid for it. You can go and do OnlyFans, Zach. People are out there showing their feet only, nothing but their feet.
Yeah.
And people are paying money for that. And they say, hey, can you do this and get more and more money? Then they got private rooms and all this thing.
Yeah.
So
Wait. You're a little too in depth with this. Have you researched this site or?
Oh, I hear. I don't know much about it.
Look, we got 2 pair of feet we can sell right now.
Yeah. That's what we call cash for cuticles.
Now listen, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have definitely strongly been entertaining OnlyFans with like a feet thing or me rolling up, because men are very easy to please. Like they don't take a lot for y'all to get around. So I was like, I ain't gotta show my face. I just gotta do this.
See,
you know,
you need a manager. And this is where my side hustle.
Because management is your side hustle, right?
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna bring it on.
What's the oddest one y'all have heard of? What's the most odd one y'all heard of?
Well, Janique said, I know people that use Yelp as a side hustle.
I need to start doing that. I love Yelp.
The weirdest one I seen is they pay. Then we gotta be. I'm gonna use the right word. I don't want to. They pay you to do the number 2.
I've heard of that one.
Man,
and then you get like $500 a load.
Okay, well,
I'm
going twice a month. Yeah,
it's been a really good show. I really enjoy myself on here.
This OnlyFans show was sponsored by Xlax. Let's go to the comments, and then we got to bring in our next guest. I started Amway, but I realized I didn't want to keep being a salesperson to everyone I met. I did tell a friend, and I would manage her and get paid stuff. Deborah Goodson says the kids sometimes are the losers. That's absolutely true.
They eat all the sandwiches.
So they got this side hustle. Janique said professional back scratcher is the weirdest side hustle. Y'all know in New York they got professional friends, professional cuddlers. You can lay.
Yeah, I heard the cuddlers.
You seen the cuddlers?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Have y'all seen the new? This gotta be a science because some freaky sucker made this up. It's a yoga class where they basically
girls.
Yes, teach freaky yoga is teaching you how to ride. And
yeah, I saw that today.
The weirdest.
Hey, and the class is filled.
And I bet you smell like hot cat in there and cheese.
Ooh, okay. We are now canceled.
Hey, now, I did inquire the one time I was gonna do. I still might do it. You can be a professional mourner at funerals. $250 a funeral.
You lying?
Yeah, it's real.
Man, let's go Sunday.
Pull it up.
I do it after the show right here. We gotta tell the people.
All right.
But yeah, $250 a funeral.
That's interesting. All right, let's bring in our next guest. Okay, her name is Priscilla. She is, you know what? I'm not going to even introduce her. I'm going to let somebody else introduce her and see if the audience can tell us something that we already know. All right. Are y'all ready? Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. for our next guest, Priscilla.
Hi, hello.
Hey, well, you know what? I got to do this right. Let me bring you over so we can get a closer look of the two. Y'all got a very similar smile. Just throwing that out there for a hint for all the people. Helen, can you please introduce us?
Yes. So everybody, this is Priscilla. This is my sister.
Hey, what's up,
My
sister?
baby sister. We are 13 months apart, so a year apart. And she has a side hustle, actually a new side hustle, I think as of last year, maybe the year before. Last year?
Yep, last year.
So it's a baby business, but she's doing it. She's expanded what she's making recently.
Okay.
And then Priscilla, I'll let you talk more about what you do, girlfriend.
Tell us all about it.
So about, I think it's a year and a half ago, I was unemployed and I was trying to find something to fill my time so I wasn't bored. And I have a COVID dog. So during COVID, I adopted a dog thanks to Helen. Wasn't looking for a dog, but got a dog. And I'm one of those people where my dog is my child and he goes where I go, and Helen knows, like, he is my child. I don't have human kids. So I started putting bandanas on him, and they were expensive, but I was buying them. Like, people were selling them for $20. And I was like, let me figure out how to make this. I can do this. Like, I have time. I don't have a job. I need to figure out a hobby, a side hustle to get me moving while I'm searching. So I bought a sewing machine. I bought some cotton. I bought some thread, and I learned how to sew dog bandanas.
Yeah. How do you learn?
Wow, you learned from scratch. Like you had never made a bandana before. You just
Never used a sewing machine in my life.
Nice. Yeah.
So I bought a sewing machine and I got on YouTube and I looked it up, and it took me like 3 days to get it right. But it was also my first time using a sewing machine. So I was trying to give myself some grace. And I came out with some dog bandanas, and I also have a cat. I have a cat and a dog, so I make cat sizes too. So I do cat and dog sizes. Let's see, I can give you an example. So I do over the collar. So it has a little, like, here's an example. I'll put it closer. This one is like a dog brew. Like, it says dog's brew on it. If y'all can see that. It has a little channel. So on the side, it has a little channel that goes all the way across. So you can attach it to your dog's collar, so that way you don't have to tie it around their neck. Here's another example. Here's my little model dog. But if you can see it, it goes around the collar, so you don't have to tie it around the dog's neck. Because a lot of dogs have sorry.
Is he choking or is his tongue just out? Hey, do you ever
You got it on a little tight, huh?
do you ever put like a red one on the dog and a blue one on the cat, let them bang it out?
They in California.
Yeah.
So Priscilla, you can ship those all over the country as well, right?
Yes, I can. I do ship. Yes.
Where do you
So
That's tight.
now we have become Shark Tank all of a sudden. How much does it cost you? How much do you sell them for? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But I do try to keep them affordable. So when I was buying them offline, I was spending like $20 a bandana, and I was like, these people are making a killing. But I only sell mines 10 to 14. So I try to keep it profitable because I know people who love their dogs, and I don't know a lot of crazy people like me that's going to spend $20.
Yeah.
So I try to keep mine on the affordable side to get to my audience. So
What sizes? I have two like teacup chihuahuas. Could you make something that's going,
yeah, so I have extra smalls to extra larges. My extra smalls are tailored to teacups and cats. So my cat wears an extra small. And I have a couple friends that has chihuahuas, and they also fit extra small. So extra small can go for dog or a small cat. And then I have extra larges, which are for like Danes and Rottweilers. So
Now is the price the same since it only should take you like one piece of string?
it does vary by price. So the extra smalls and the smalls are in the 10 range, and the larges and the extra large is like 14, 15. So
how many do you usually sell? Do you sell a lot a month?
So when I was unemployed, I was doing markets, like the farmers markets, and doing pop-up events. And I would probably sell maybe 15 to 20 a market. But since I started working recently, I start selling in a store. So in a consignment shop in Stockton, California. And there's about 60 other vendors in the store. It's called Makers Made. It's full of other local handmade vendors in the area. So I sell in the store now, and it's in downtown. So it's not downtown Stockton is not popping like a downtown areas are. So it's not that heavy of foot traffic, but for it to be sitting in the store and being a small business, I might sell anywhere from like 10 to 12 a month in the store.
Man, if you were here in Texas, we're dog happy, cat happy. You would kill the game in the Dallas area.
I know.
Everybody got a pet. And they treat them like kids.
You know what's interesting today is you can do like a review, a TikTok review or a Facebook review, or whatever, and put the link below to Amazon and make a killing. You know, the person who sells them makes a killing, much less the company itself. So that, it may be something to kind of consider. That way you can get it out throughout the rest of the country. If your downtown Stockton is anything like my downtown hometown I grew up from or in, you pretty much have a courthouse and one bank.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Old paved roads. Yeah.
The courthouse is literally across the street from our store.
Well, yeah, thank you so much, Priscilla. So how can they get in contact with you? And do you have a phone number that you would like to give out or any kind of websites or anything?
So I'm mostly on Instagram and Facebook. My name on Instagram is @claws_and_paws_band.
Nice. Show your shirt.
Oh, my
Claws and Paws.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, let me make it bigger. And Ace, I don't need it. That's what she said, Joe. All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry. Where am I? Here we go.
There you go.
Everyone, please screenshot it. There we go. Claws and Paws bandanas. I love it. Love it.
That's
Love
what
it.
a
Love
good
it.
name.
Love it.
I just want to say we collaborated on that name. I was a part of the naming convention.
Yeah. You always got the background singer. You always got that one who want to be first.
There's always a Michelle, isn't it?
There's always a Michelle.
Hey y'all.
There's always, black people always want to have a little small piece of somebody else's greatness, right?
Yeah.
Well, I did vote for Biden. That's how you got in there.
He wouldn't even be staring at that camera like that if it wasn't for me, because it was my vote that got him in.
Hey, Priscilla, don't go nowhere. We're going to try to see if Ace can entertain us here in just a little bit. Thank you so much for being on, and whatever we can do on this show, we definitely would like to do that.
Absolutely.
To promote you guys, too. So, all right. So, Ace, Yashika, you ready?
Ready as I ever be.
I guess let's try it out.
Hey, yo, who we got on the show next week?
We're gonna have a great group on. We're actually gonna be interviewing gay men who put S on the end of everything they say, and we're just gonna be asking, is it just gay or are they living in abundance? Nursing mothers with nipple piercings. We just gonna let them know that's not the source of iron the doctor was talking. So we got a lot of money. Auto mechanics with clean hands, and we can ask them what the hell you been doing all day. Well, I like men's cockeyed dodgeball players. And the name of the show will be Nature's Cheat Code. Ballerinas who suffer from ingrown toenails. And the name of the show gonna be No Pain, No Gain. Midgets that are applying for the police department. And we're gonna name the show gonna be Standing Tall for Justice.
Yeah.
Look at you, she. I'm gonna do you like dudes in the hood. I'm like, we ain't scared of you. Come on, Zach, let's get it.
Oh, man.
In honor of Pride Month.
You and Zach can try to get me if you want to.
Hey, no, I don't want no trouble.
You don't. You really just don't. You don't, baby.
You know what? In honor of Pride Month, I probably shouldn't have played that video. Yeah, they probably upset. Yashika's on you.
Hey, yo, Ace. Who we got on the show next week?
I'm glad you asked me that. You see, we're gonna have a lot of fun next week. Found a group of guys trying to turn their life around. So we're gonna be interviewing ex gangbangers who found promising careers as sign language interpreters, and they'll have a message for the critics. Read the credits, cause I messed up.
Dang it.
Yeah, I was laughing.
I'm sorry.
I was laughing at myself. They have a message for the critics. Read the captions, cause, and that's it. That's who we're gonna be interviewing.
Helen's such a big supporter. She's such
Yeah, always.
even
Gotta love you. Gotta love you.
when it's not even worth it. Helen got your
She
in your
got your back.
corner.
You
know
need
why?
one. You only need
She's
one.
a team player. The same way that she helped think up that Claws and Powers bandana.
You see me?
Supporting me, her.
I do the small work, you know.
Right.
I do the small
When
things.
somebody says something like Ace, that didn't win. I bet Helen ain't got your back. She ain't like we ain't up with that. She's not gonna say she's not gonna be nowhere to be found. She's gonna let you take the fall by yourself on that one. So do you want to do another one or we good?
We good. That was fun.
I don't think we good. I don't think so. I don't. I think he needs to do another one because he kind of paused too much and gave too many ups. So I think we need to. Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
AOAs.
What's up?
Who we got on the show next week?
Well, y'all said it was Pride Month, so we can talk to some more guests that I interviewed in the streets. We'll be talking to gay gangbangers, and the national motto is "We go hard in the streets and the sheets."
Sometimes you gotta go look at yourself and go, I'm ready to relinquish this.
I'm one of them people. Hey, you gotta give a man a day in court.
The underlining of all of it is authenticity, right?
She's making them money, so they gonna put the camera on her because she's paid.
I think the prize is the other person. We have not integrated in the United States. Start buying some of the things that we have to offer. Then we will see a difference in how